Here's a strange question for you. What if the best things in your life, the success, the stability, the love you've worked so hard to build, what if those were actually the most dangerous things for you? It sounds crazy, right? But it's a real paradox, and it's at the heart of what we're talking about today, the complacency trap. Let's get into it.
And look, after you put in all that work, things really do start looking up. A lot. Maybe you meet the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Maybe you finally land a career that you actually love, or you patch things up with your family. Life just gets full, it gets busy, and it gets really, really good.
But there's the catch, and the reading for this explainer puts it perfectly. It's the very fullness of that great new life that can start to crowd out the very things that got you there in the first place. It's just human nature to seek comfort and avoid pain. So when life is great, it's so easy to start forgetting how bad things really were. The danger isn't that life turns sour, it's that life gets so good we forget what's keeping us safe.
So, how do you spot this trap before you fall right into it? Well, this next part is a little personal checklist. It's a chance to be really honest with yourself. Let's just walk through some of the warning signs that complacency might be creeping in. Just take a second and answer these for yourself, honestly.
Okay, first question, and it's a big one. With your life being so full and busy, are meetings still a non-negotiable? Are they a locked-in part of your week, or have they kind of become something you squeeze in only if you have time?
And what about that lifeline? That person you promised you'd check in with? Is that connection still a priority, still active? Or has it become more of an afterthought, something you only do when you remember?
And we all know, recovery isn't just about getting help. A huge part of it is giving back. So, are you still making yourself available to help other people? Are you still out there sharing what you've learned? Now, this one really tests how deep that commitment goes. I mean, it's easy to help when it's convenient, right? But what about when it's not? When that phone rings late at night, are you still picking up for the person who's struggling?
And really, all these other questions boil down to this one. Has the comfort of your life today kind of given you amnesia about the pain of yesterday? Have the good times made you forget? Okay, if any of those questions made you pause, that's all right. Actually, that's a good thing. The point isn't to feel guilty, it's just to see things clearly. So what's the solution? It's all about getting back to basics, returning to first principles.
This just lays it out so clearly. It's the choice we have to make every single day. On one side, you've got the trap, letting all your success make you forget your past. And on the other, you have the solution, actively choosing to remember what is most important. It's a conscious decision.
So what is that first priority? The answer is as simple and as direct as it gets. It's this: to stay clean. That's it. Everything else, the amazing job, the happy relationships, the wonderful life, it's all built on this one single thing. And without it, all that other stuff, it's all at risk. I mean, really think about it. How thin is the line between the life you have now and the one you left behind? How much wiggle room do we really have? Just this much.
That number one represents this massive truth. It doesn't matter if you've got 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. The success, the time, the distance, none of it changes the fact that the gap between your recovery and a relapse is always, always just one bad choice away.
All right, so if we know the risk and we know what the foundation is, how do we actually protect all this progress we've made? It's not about living in fear, not at all. It's about living with purpose, and it all boils down to making a daily commitment.
And here's a really simple way to do it. First, just be grateful. Be so grateful for all the good things in your life. Soak it in. Second, use that gratitude not as an excuse to forget, but as the reason to remember what it took to get here. And third, with that gratitude and that memory right at the front of your mind, you consciously make staying clean your number one job every single day. And that's what we can leave with. It all comes down to this one simple, powerful affirmation. It's not about trying to manage a whole lifetime of this all at once. It's just about today. This little phrase, it holds the joy of right now and the wisdom of the past in perfect balance. It gives us a totally clear focus just for today.